Hello everyone, this is Freyia and welcome to our Q&A time. The first subscriber asks, Hi Freyia, thanks for your informative content. My cats and I love learning from you. Could you expand on the role of cats in the Norse folklore and mythology? In Norse folklore and mythology, cats were known to shower with blessings those who were kind to them. Indeed, often when marriage is coincided with good weather, it was said that the bride fed the cats real well. Several are the Scandinavian folk tales where cats win gold and silver by tricking trolls. The same chain restraining the wolf, Fenrir, was said to be made by several magical ingredients, among which there was the sound a cat makes when it walks. The description of a vulva, the Norse seeress, in the saga of Eric the Red has her wearing gloves made of cat skin as well as cat fur lining her hood. Vikings for sure contributed in the spreading of cats across the earth. This might have been also because they provided valuable rodent control services on board of their ships and because they provided them with fur they used for both private life to keep warm and for selling. This is confirmed by the remains of over 50 cats found in the area of the Viking fortress of Nonnebakken, a hill in Odense, Denmark. Cats have always been a symbol of mystery, unpredictability, and walk alone type of nature, which depicts beautifully the main characteristics of the Arctic lands, the lands of our Viking and Sami ancestors and their inhabitants of old and new. The second subscriber asks, is there any tradition or rituals including teeth? From Heimdall with his golden teeth to the Vikings paying children for a lost tooth or wearing teeth on necklaces as good luck charms in battle or giving them as an offering to Tyr or carving their own teeth with horizontal lines and sometimes dyeing them with red color. There are many traditions, legends and myths in regards to teeth. Animals and magic have gone hand in hand for a very long time. Teeth were used as a talisman to imbue the power of the animal in the talisman itself for divination purposes. Reindeer teeth appeared in protective necklaces, for example. I personally tend to use reindeer teeth in apotropaic or protective magic. In a time where magic was a source of protection, a means for healing, a method for ensuring success in business, love and fertility, and a platform for predicting the uncertain future, teeth and animal bones played for sure a significant role. The third subscriber asks, do you have any interest in the ancient Scandinavian diet, and does animism apply to ancient Norse thought extending to food? No, I don't have any interest in the ancient Scandinavian diet as I do follow a plant-based diet. Yes, I do find animism applies to the Norse and the Sami, extending to food, but in a way that today is complex to understand. The modern meat industry has created a sense of detachment from what it is that we are eating, a once living and breathing being. Sami were nomadic cattle herder and hunters. The Norse settled farmers, traders, merchants, seafarers. They experienced no separation from the land and its processes and from the animals. The north of Scandinavia not only had limited sun exposure for most of the year, but also limited daylight. So oily fishes like sardines, salmon, mackerel, tuna, cod liver oil, and fish eggs, dairies like milk and cheese and eggs were a staple. Reality is, no matter your diet, life will always feed on life. No matter if on your plate there is plants or something else, and I'm not even here to suggest a diet over another. I just encourage you to learn where your food comes from. I encourage you to honor your food as a sacrifice and to support the sustainability of all the species and ecosystems involved. The fourth subscriber asks, if you drum for the gods, do you use certain beats for different gods, goddesses? I have always thought that the beating of the drum helps us listen, and when you do listen to the sounds of a place, you will notice that sound has a personhood. That personhood, yoiks, it describes the energy patterns of the gods or goddess residing in that place. At that point, the drum will awake, as they are great listeners, allowing you to adjust your drumming to the sound of that place, and in doing so you will notice the drum will start almost beating by itself, persistent and unchanging. Its sound is no longer a separate thing from the place where you are drumming. It is like the pulsation of the heart of the drum throbs in the air, reaching the peak of the mountains, filling up the land with the exact same sound the land has in your chosen place. It is truly all about listening, releasing your anchors, reproducing and allowing the drum to conjure, to enable communication and greet the gods and goddesses in their esoteric prelingual language. The fifth subscriber asks, what inspired the creation of your upcoming magical drum oracle deck? As many of you might know, we are about to release an oracle deck called the Magical Drum, entirely based on the Folldalen drum. We have taken no artistic license when it comes to the symbols. Indeed, all the symbols on the cards are exactly the symbols displayed on the Folldalen drum. We have hand-drawn each and every one of the cards. The deck is currently in production. We have received today the white sample, which we shared on the Instagram stories, and expect the first shipping of the copies sold in pre-order by the end of April, beginning of May. This deck is truly the embodiment of the decades of studies of the Sami mythology and folklore, both at university and in life field research. We are immensely grateful to the Sami community and friends of our land for showing how these ancient symbols are experienced in the sacrality of daily actions, and for showing us how they can become a tangible reality in the seasonal movement all the reindeer across the territory. Both Daniel and I are grateful to Sápmi, the land where we live and its sacred grounds. I am grateful to the reindeer for walking the land together, for teaching me how to de-anchor myself as a human being and run wild across the terrain, for the stories told, not written in any books, but told by the yoiks of the soul and blood, ancestors and natural landscapes. As I have said in several of our video productions, reindeer means the way. It is the way of purity and authenticity in life. I hope many of you will find that way with the daily help and support from this oracle being. All of this has been our inspiration, and we are grateful for that. Thank you dearly to the tons of people who adopted our creature in pre-order. You granted us a trust that we will never forget and we will always value. Thank you so very much for watching this video. Thanks for spending some of your time here with me today. It's been truly appreciated, and I'll see you all in my next video. Tack så mycket. Hej då!